Hello everyone and welcome to this SubParButInHD Special Rocket League Trainer Pack. In this pack we will be practicing some of the pointers that were mentioned in the latest video found over at SubParButInHD titled 10 Rocket League Skills You'll Need to Master If You Want to Go Pro. Link can be found in the description. During this video you can expect the following layout to each pack shot explanation. 1. Brief description of the shot and what it is for. 2. Show an example of how to do the shot with explanation on key points. And 3. Showing examples of how not to do the shot with explanation on key points. For the examples on how and how not to do each specific shot, the video clips that have the tick are how you should be doing it, and the video clips that do not have a tick and have a cross are how you should not be doing it. In this first shot we are going to be working on clearing into the corner, with our main focus being on control of the ball and timing. In this first example you see we do one single jump and tap the ball into the corner. We do this so that we have control over the ball and that we can possibly lead into a wall play of some sort. We can also front flip the ball up the ball, allowing us to get some power and speed in the ball and create an opportunity for making a play from high up. We could also decide to take a touch and keep the ball grounded without going up the ball. That means we have the opportunity to create a dribble and a passing play. Something we want to avoid doing during this play is hitting the walls of the goalpost when we are clearing the ball into the corners. We also want to avoid mistiming our flips and missing the ball completely, as both of these disrupt the flow and ruin any chance of making a play. For shot number 2 we are focusing on coming in from a different angle to take the touch. From here we can decide if we want to go up the wall or take a direct approach towards the goal, either a dribble or a big hit to take a shot. We decide to diagonally smash the ball across the pitch to get rid of any immediate danger as well as create an opportunity for an attack. Taking a tight turn on your touch can also lead to the opponent being taken completely out of the game because they were not expecting the movement you created. An advantage of being able to have a really good touch is shown right now in this replay. As you can see, what we do is run up the wall, and from the wall we do an air dribble and we just glide the ball into the far top corner. We also need to be aware that we don't go in too early in our timing, because if we do there's an opportunity for us to miss it or not touch the ball correctly, which will give our opponents an opportunity or a better opportunity to be able to score into us. This third shot is mainly about reaction times. It's a fast shot coming into the far corner and you need to be able to react, get across and save it, but also create a play out of the clearance that you've made. With the player not flipping into the ball, he's able to control where the ball goes really easily, and then from there make a good clear. With the sharp fast flip turn, the player is able to clear the ball into the corner quickly while maintaining control. Diagonal flipping into the ball in the direction it's travelling allows for a more accurate and faster dribble with more threat of a strong counter attack. Lack of awareness with ball cam can lead to the ball often trickling into your goal. Trying to cut off the path of a fast moving ball can often lead to miscalculations resulting in a missed save. In this fourth shot we're going to be doing 3 different defensive scenarios. One is dribbling to the corner, one is flying to the ball to clear it before it hits the backboard, and the final one is to clear the ball as it's just dropping below the crossbar. You would only really tend to do this touch of the ball to the side from the floor if you are guaranteed to not be under pressure. Intercepting the ball at crossbar height is perfect for avoiding any late aerial attempt. Meeting the ball before it bounces off the backboard is the best way to deal with any aerial attempt. When flying to clear, you need to be extremely careful not to direct the ball centre and down. You also need to be careful that you don't miss the ball by going too early or too late. In this fifth shot we're going to be working on making a clearance, doing a pinch low down on the wall. Hitting the ball just below the centre of mass as you're pinching against the wall is how you're going to gain height, and being slightly above the centre of mass to one specific side is how you're going to get a low, fast, powerful hit. Be careful not to flip too close to the ball, as if you don't rotate it fully you're going to hit it with your wheels stalling in one position. In shot 6 we're going to be working on fast jumps and double jumps to get a pinch on the wall. 1 fast jump and 2 normal jumps, all of them to the same effects, the only difference being depending on where you hit the ball was depending on the height that it pinched off at. You also need to notice that coming in at the wrong angle or too low will always result in the ball getting hit poorly towards the centre or completely missed. For shot 7 we're going to be doing a forced pinch. This is when you're aerialing into the ball and then following up through the air and pinching it off the ball. Hitting it higher and slower will allow for more time to be able to catch up in the ball to be able to pinch it on the ball. Hitting it low but with some speed can allow for a really powerful pinch that can go extremely far. When following the ball, make sure to use the bodywork and not the wheels, as the wheels will grip onto the ball, and also make sure to follow the ball closely enough to have an effective pinch. The purpose of shot number 8 is to work on doing a grounded doink. The first 2 doinks shown are ways that you can do grounded doinks with just one single jump, with the third one shown being a break doink where you break on impact. Make sure your timing is impeccable or you'll get too much or none of the ball. Shot number 9 is being able to do a low aerial redirect doink. Jumping and angling your car to let the ball deflect, or even doing a red light backflip, is a really effective way of putting height on a doink. If you jump too early or get in the wrong position, you're not going to be able to do an effective doink. For shot number 10, this is mainly to practice an air dribble from a rather central point of the field. On the initial pop-up of the ball, you want to try and have good control of your car so that you can stay balanced in air and just keep tapping the ball along as you fly. Even if you aren't able to get enough initial height on the ball, you can still follow it through with a lot of speed when you get it over a player or two. On your car jump to follow up the ball into the air for the air dribble, you need to ensure that you don't go off target or off line, or else you're just going to completely mess up your aerial. Shot 11 is again an air dribble, but this time it's going to be based coming off the wall. In the examples we have given, you can do a pop dribble and a carry dribble. The pop one is where you touch them multiple times through the air, and the carry one is when you're practically got the ball stuck in the front of your nose. Both of them have their benefits, however the pop has an obvious issue. Once you kind of start to lose control of the ball, it's really hard to regain. The carry is slightly different because generally once you've got the carry started, you can do it really well. The only issue with the carry is being able to change your path of direction if you're off target. For shot number 12, the player should really jump up, hit the ball, and then continue their aerial once the ball's off the backboard and redirect it yet again as a shot. Probably the most important part about this shot is where you place it on the backboard, because if you place it in a really good position, then you're going to have to use very little boost and you won't need to rotate your car much, which means you're going to get a really good chance at scoring. You just need to make sure when you're placing your hit off the backboard that you don't overhit it, or else you won't be able to follow up with a shot. For shot number 13, we're going to be hitting the ball off the wall onto the backboard and then following up with an aerial from the wall and hitting the ball into the net. When you're doing this one, you want to ensure that you have a good diagonal flip off the wall, as well as the fact you're hitting the ball relatively high up along the wall. If you do this, then you're going to have a really good opportunity to adjust your car when necessary and slam the ball into the net, like shown in these examples. You just need to be wary when you're hitting it off the backboard that you don't hit it too high to make it too unpredictable, as well as the fact that you don't want your car to come off too low, or else you'll waste too much boost trying to maintain your height. Shot number 14 is pretty much the exact same as number 13, except this time the ball is coming a little bit further off the wall. Jump off and fly towards the ball to gain your momentum, and then as you get towards the ball you can flip into it to push it off that backboard with power, follow it up with your aerial, and then hopefully get a nice smash home finish it. When you're jumping off the wall, you want to make sure that you don't come off too early or too late. If you do, more than likely you should just pull out of the aerial immediately, because you're probably going to miss. Another wall to backboard rebound shot. This one is slightly different from the previous two, basically just because of how close you're starting to the ball. So it just kind of changes up the variables. What you'll tend to find in this specific shot is the fact that the ball is going to come out really low quite a lot of the time. So you're going to tend to find the shots you're going to be hitting are going to be bouncing off the side backboard, and then you're going to be getting down kind of an angled shot. So you're going to have to ensure that as soon as you come off the wall, the rotation of your car is really smooth so you can move whatever way is necessary. Whether you decide to do a diagonal flip off the wall or just one jump and then follow it up like that, you always need to make sure that when you're hitting it off the backboard, you're not hitting it too powerful for yourself so that you can't follow it up. It's really important to get the right amount of power and precision to be able to follow up with the double hit. Hello everybody, that is the end of this video now. I would like to take this opportunity to thank you all for being here and watching. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, give the video a big thumbs up and give a big subscription to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. I also want to give a special thank you to SubParButInHD. I really appreciate the support and collaboration that we've done, and hopefully people who have come from your channel have enjoyed what they've seen. But for now, that's me done, so I shall talk to you all later on. Goodbye.